Welcome to B-Town Buzz. My name is REBA AYAZ, and today on our show we have someone who needs a little bit of introduction. Her name is Liza Malik, a dancing queen, a socialite, someone who's known to have close proximity with top Indian cricket players, and her association with IPL for post-winning match parties. Liza, welcome to the show.
Thanks for calling me.
The first question which I would like to shoot right now is, someone called you from UK by the name of Razak, wanting you to fix matches for him rather, for a ransom or a prize money of around 50 lakhs.
Yes, I got a call from this guy called Razak. It was during the IPL season this year, and supposedly he said he's a UK-based businessman. Initially I thought it is a call for a show. You know, generally we get calls from abroad from shows, for shows and all that. But he happened to be a bookie, which I don't know whether it's he's a fake bookie or a true bookie. I went to the local police station, filed an NC against him because he was forcing me and threatening me to fix a match because he thought that I'm close to Harbhajan and Malinga, because I must have attended few parties last year which happened in Bangalore, those IPL after parties. So pictures click karwaye.
Since you have been a student of psychology,
yes.
And what was the call like? What was the exact words? What did the person say? His name Razak, right?
Yeah.
What did he actually say to you?
Normally when we get a phone call for events, they introduce themselves, they ask us our price and you know how much we charge for the event and all that. So the guy initiated like that. After a 10 minutes conversation, he jumped on to asking me that how's mine and Harbhajan's relation going. So that's when I thought, you know, this is somebody who's either faking to be a client for an event or something like that. So I disconnected the call. Initially I thought it's a fake call happening, but then later when he threatened me about my family and my whereabouts and where I am and where I belong from, then I thought, yes, this guy is somebody who's misunderstood. He's
but you see, retrieving calls, your number. He's someone who understood you very well. He's someone who knew you very well. He's someone who understood your family composition. That's why he said, did you ever propose Baji?
Yes, that was a show. That was a reality show called Dancing Queen. And like, when we have people and we are a big fan of cricketers. So I am and I was a big fan of Harbhajan, and that was just for an episode and just for fun. I proposed to him for marriage and it was just over and done with. After that, we've never spoken on the phone. In fact, you won't believe me.
How did you say that? How did you say that and what did you say?
It was for the dancing show. I said, Harbhajan, aap bhi single hai, main bhi single hu. So I think we both are made for each other to mingle.
Okay.
So I want to, propose to you for marriage. So unhone mazak mein liya. So it was just a fun frolic episode that happened.
So this gentleman, I don't know whether to call him a gentleman or not. He's a bookie. He is the one.
I'll interrupt you in between. This guy was actually a gentleman because he didn't use any abusive language. He didn't, he was trying to threaten me, but in a manner that he was very educated.
What did he tell you?
In one line he said, Liza, आप बॉम्बे में हैं पिछले 3 साल से और आप दिल्ली में कहाँ बिलोंग करते हैं और बॉम्बे के घर में आपके साथ कौन रहता है और वो कौन से स्कूल में पढ़ता है, आपको मुझे बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं. आई थिंक ये लाइन ही काफ़ी होगा. सो यू आर अ स्मार्ट गर्ल, सो हाउ यू गोना गेट माई जॉब डन, यू वुड नो बेटर. तो मतलब यहाँ ना उन्होंने कोई स्लैंग यूज़ किया ना कुछ बोला, बट वन लाइन में I don't know, in a sophisticated manner he threatened me also, and
But don't you think that he chose you amongst all the lot because he felt that in terms of competency you are very much close to the Indian cricket team players. You've been there in all the parties, the IPL matches, post-match winning parties and all that. So this guy is someone who has been observing you from very close quarters.
Yes, like he told me that you're 3 years old in the industry. You are not very new and you're not very known also. So for me, if a girl of your profile approaches, I would not get into the limelight. I even mentioned a couple of names which I don't want to say right now. I told him that there are bigger stars than me who are actually associated with the cricketers. Why don't you call them up and talk to them? So his thing was, I don't want to fall into a mess because they are too popular and you're still in that category where we can call you a newcomer also, and you're not too popular.
Correct.
I don't know.
Since you happen to be a student of psychology,
Yeah.
and you heard his calls, what dialect was he using? Was he speaking in English, Hindi,
Yes.
Arabic?
No,
What
no,
language?
he had a very UK accent. Nowadays, I think everybody fakes that accent. I don't know whether this guy
Ji.
was actually from UK or not, but he had that UK dialect, and he sounded pretty educated. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying, and that's what I told in my earlier interviews. So whether this guy is real or fake, God knows.
So he said, if you don't do this, I will do what?
Nothing. He just said.
Nee, how did he threaten you?
In one line he said, आपके घर में कौन रहता है और वो कौन से स्कूल में जाता है? I have a brother
Okay.
who lives with me,
Okay.
and who's too young. I'm taking care of him, and I would not want to mention which school he's going to right now.
Fair enough.
So for me, I'm a very private person. Very close friends of mine who are not related to media, they know that, okay, fine, my brother lives with me in my house and which school he goes to. So somebody calling me up and telling me this is more than enough that, it's like...
Lisa, you have been a very, very multifaceted kind of a person. You have been working as an executive in a marketing company.
Oh my God, you know so much about me.
You were into event management. You did a little bit of modeling. You came into your music videos.
Yes.
And the last is your proximity with the Indian cricketers, being with them, performing in front of them, getting a good rapport with them. So I think all these things, were very closely observed and monitored by Mr. Razak, who called you. And of
Yes.
course, he said that he'll give you how much? 50 lakhs?
He said initially just to, make me speak to Harbhajan or Malinga. He was specifically targeting the Mumbai Indians team.
Okay.
And just to make a conversation with them, he'll give me a token of 50 lakh. And as and when the deal cracks, according to him, he will offer me 1.5 more crores.
How many calls has he made so far?
After the IPL season has got over, there's no phone call so far, luckily. But during those times, there were more than, I think, 20-25 phone calls.
And I think you have reported it
Yes,
to the cops.
I had went to the Oshiwara police station and filed an NC against that guy. I didn't want to fall for an FIR and all that, but I thought as a citizen I should be going and making the cops aware that something like that is happening. If the person is real or fake, that was their headache to take care of that.
Just going into your retrospect, you were born in Calcutta, you studied in Delhi, and you had a little bit of a fractured family, right?
Yes.
There was some problem on your personal front. Then you came to Mumbai.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first break. Like, besides the fact that you've been, you had your share of struggles too, like you were a tele-marketing executive, you did a lot of modeling, you were an event manager in some company, and then you graduated to doing music videos, and then eventually you, all of a sudden, you went close to the Indian cricket team, where everybody, I think, knew you by name.
I would want to tell you one thing. I know few players, but not on a personal level. It is completely professional, because if you've been to the IPL parties, the after party fashion shows and events that happens, there are a lot of other celebrities and models also there. It is just for that particular time that I know them. Other than that, I don't even have anybody's number. I wanted to clarify that before Razak calls me back again. Yes, my struggle period was there, but
amongst all the propositions
Yes.
with the Indian cricket team, why did you choose Harbhajan Singh to propose him? Why? Because he still is a celibate. Celibacy is the word. That's because of that. Why not other people?
No, not at all because of that. I think he's too sweet, and like I am a very friendly person. I don't think before talking. If I don't like you, I will tell you on your face. I'm very
So when
chirpy,
you,
bubbly. So I thought he's like that kind of a guy who's been in controversy about slapping somebody and abusing somebody, and I think he's very down to earth and nice. That's what I like about him.
Slapping and down to earth.
Slapping somebody.
Okay.
I don't want to mention that. It'll again go into a different controversy level. So.
Okay. One more thing. The gentleman who calls himself a Bookie,
Yeah.
right? The UK guy, Razak. When was the last call did you receive from him?
I think it was September somewhere. When did the IPL got over?
Okay. And what is the duration of the call?
Earlier, though, I disconnected the call. I didn't answer the phone calls. But 2-3 phone calls I had attended, which was like for half an hour, because I was trying to make him believe and understand that, boss, you've chosen the wrong girl. I am of no help to you, but I don't know what trip and what kind of image he's carrying about me. He kept on convincing me that if you want more money, I'll give you more money.
But Lisa, if you see, this man is very well researched, because he cornered you. He saw you in all those parties.
Yeah.
He saw you in close proximity with all the Indian cricket team.
Yeah.
He saw you in the IPL. So he said, you can be the coolest bet.
Today I'll tell you something, like, you know so much about me. I was surprised for a bit, but since I'm working last 3 years, if you Google my name, you'll get to know a lot of things about me.
Okay.
Other than I have a brother and who lives with me.
Okay.
That was the thing which clicked me, and I thought must be something serious. If normally he would have given me my references about my, native town or my parents or anything, I would have thought it's a crank call, because it's there on net. It's there.
You have also done a movie, Director's Cut at 10.
Yeah.
By Vikram Bhatt.
It was not basically a film, it was more of a telefilm and teleseries.
Okay.
So I did one of the negative leads in that. It was for Sony TV, Shaurat, Nafrat and Showbiz.
Okay, so you did that when? I mean, which year?
This was last year. 2 years, yeah.
Tell me about your current assignments.
I've just released one music video called Tip Tip Barsa Pani remix. The song from Hara. All this while I've just been performing, being in controversy about the IPL. But this time I'm singing also for my project. So I'm singing as well as performing. It's released by Venus and directed by Colossus.
So you are a singer also?
No, not by a profession, but yes, by fluke I am, since I'm a bong. So people say thodi bahut sur mein hu, so I tried my luck.
2 lines if you could hear from me.
Tip tip barsa pani, pani ne aag lagaye, aag lagi dil mein to, dil ko teri yaad aaye.
Lovely. You've got a very good voice.
Really?
Yeah, you've got a good voice.
Thank you.
I hope Razak must have heard your voice and then he called you.
Oh my God, don't say that again. Don't say that. I don't want him to call me again, because I know what stress I have gone through.
So tell me about your Delhi visit. Like, you were in Delhi, you graduated in psychology, right?
Yes.
And after that, you one day decided to come down to Mumbai and...
No, it was all planned.
And how did you reach there? How did you reach to the Indian cricket team? This is what I want to know.
See, I started my career as a theatre artist. In college, I used to do theatres. After I graduated, 2004-2005, I was Miss Delhi, 2004-5.
All right.
And then I started getting assignments in terms of modeling and other stuff. But I decided not to shift to Bombay because I was not prepared.
Okay.
I thought I don't want to go to Bombay and struggle like the other people do. So I wanted to be in Delhi and work like that. So I used to do a lot of events, because during those years, Rakhi Sawant and Meghna Naidu and all these ladies were very famous.
Yeah.
And because of them, we were getting shows, not in that level the way I get now, but the small events. So we used to do a lot of cricket shows that time also, a lot of events. And somebody picked me from the event that they wanted to make a music video. And that's how I landed to Bombay. My first music video, Chicks on Fire, happened, I think, 2008.
2008, you were also Dancing Queen contestant along with Deepshikha.
Yes, Deepshikha Nagpal, right.
Did you win?
No, we were in the top 5.
Okay.
Somebody else won the show.
Okay.
But it was
so do you think that Dancing Queen was the stepping stone to march on forward in your life and receiving calls from all quarters of the world?
No, Dancing Queen happened much later. Before Dancing Queen, there were 3 videos. Already in my Bookie. That was like...
But why? I mean, I think there's something wrong with the marketing. Like, it was not much to be...
See, like the other ladies does, with due respect to them, I can't make, I can't scream and talk about my work. My work should talk about me, not slapping somebody, abusing somebody, getting in Big Boss, making those ruckus. But this IPL episode got me a lot into controversy and limelight, which was a blessing in disguise for me if you talk about it. But before that, I had done 3 music videos: Chicks on Fire, K Factor and Simply Liza. That was with Nika. Yes, Dancing Queen was a stepping stone because it was on a very large platform. Colors is a very famous channel. And after Dancing Queen only this IPL happened. So
Right.
I don't know what to say.
Coming back from the dancing to Harbhajan Singh,
Yeah.
you told him or you proposed him saying that I'm single, are you ready to mingle? This is what.
Yes, I think something like that. It's 2 years. I don't remember exactly the words.
Did either of you take it personally?
He also knew that it was just for a show and I was joking with him. And
After that proposal, I don't know whether to call it an indecent proposal or a proposal, did you ever get to meet him again?
yes, in one of the parties that happened in Bangalore. I think it was 2009 somewhere.
So he recognized you as the proposer, or you had to reintroduce yourself
No,
to him?
we always started on Facebook and all that, and he knew very well that it was just for the show and it was just a joke. So
Okay.
he took it in a nice spirit. He was very sweet to do that.
Okay, since you are very close with the Indian cricket team, tell me something about themselves.
I am again saying I am close to them professionally, not
Yeah.
personally.
Okay.
I feel these boys, they really work hard, and the parties we go and perform, and the fashion shows that happen, we should not judge them because of that, because there are a lot of news which comes out because
Okay.
of these parties that so and so cricketer is drunk, so and so cricketer is dancing, doing things. I think even they need a break after so much of hectic schedule that they have, so much of pressure. So we should not judge them because of the parties they enjoy.
Because they are icons for our country. So your interaction with them, any special thing which you'd like to share with us while talking to them?
No,
Maybe any particular
they
player?
are always very supportive. I don't want to name anybody right now. They are very down to earth. They are not at all, brats or what we call womanizers or anything. Because I still remember there was a show happening on I'm forgetting the news channel, talking about the cricketers, that some girl claimed that one of the Indian cricketers and somebody misbehaved. It's all wrong. All these girls, I have seen them, they fall for them and they purposely go and try to be friends with them. So the cricketers are poor innocent. They are the stars. So they are in the limelight all the time.
Yeah, but there always has been some connection in terms of cricket in Bollywood.
Because
The trend has been started by late Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi, where a Bollywood celeb and the Indian skipper
May
that
God bless
time,
his soul.
and then the that silsila went on and on. So
Both the lines are very glamorous. Both the lines. And we are always under the flashlights. Even the cricketers are always under flashlights. So because of that, wantedly, unwantingly, we are always, related to each other. And it's not a big deal. We are also friends with politicians. We are also friends with people who are into business. Just because cricket is a very glamorous profession and Bollywood is a very glamorous profession. So
there can be a possibility in all your IPL programs, post matches, like you've been there with them, partying around. Maybe this guy Razak must be around somewhere looking at you.
could be. Because
Do you have someone, do you recollect someone
a lot
of this
people,
kind which can be, and the voice is quite similar?
It's always so noisy and loud over there, and the atmosphere is also most of the time dark and dingy because the event lights happening. We are on the stage, we are in the backstage. Yes, there are people who come and appreciate. Okay, fine, this was a good performance, Liza, you danced well. But like that, I would not be able to recollect anybody.
You won the Boogie Woogie contest when you were
In school, ninth standard.
in 9th standard.
Yes.
So, what was the feeling? I think that was the turning point. From there, you decided
Yes,
that you
there
have
I-
those
yeah.
capabilities in you in which you can actually perform.
Yes. Boogie Woogie happened because I was, very fond of dancing, especially Sridevi ji. I used to follow her a lot. And after 3 days of waiting, I got through the audition queue, and finally I got selected and won the contest. And then I thought, yes, I can dance. So, might as well let me just take it as a career. My mom supported me, and here I am in front of you. And the best part, when my first video released, Boogie Woogie guys again called me up, but as a celebrity in
Oh,
their
wow.
event. And Mr. Javed Jafri only came to launch my new video. So it's very nostalgic, but it's a great feeling.
Very good. So you have done a lot of work in the past, right?
Yeah.
You want to enter into Bollywood in terms of acting now, or you want to continue with your image as a dancing girl who knows what dancing is all about, or you want to get into Bollywood?
See, frankly speaking, for me,
If you get a big role, a good role, second lead, first lead, you'll say no to it, or
No,
you will
no,
continue
no.
being with those, your circle, you know, where you have the Indian cricket team around and...
Indian cricket team is not my circle. They are not at all my circle. My circle is you. My circle is, the artist I worked with. And
Correct.
you as in the media.
Correct.
Indian cricket team is not my circle.
But then once you get into that circle, you build your own PR. So
What's
now...
the point? I mean, I'm asking you, what's the point me building a PR with them? I'm not going to buy an IPL
It's good
team.
it's good to know the Indian cricket team at a very close
At what
one-on-one
cost?
level.
At a cost when somebody called Razak is calling me up and threatening me for XYZ reasons. At what cost?
So he said to you that I'll give you how much?
50 lakhs initially, and then deal crack ho jayega to 1.5 crore.
So did you give him the account number?
No, I should have given it to him. I should have called for the advance and then I should have changed my numbers. That's what I did wrong. I should have done that.
All right. Tell me something more about yourself, which a lot of people don't know.
See, a lot of people who looks us, perform and who watches us do act and all that, they think item girl, actress, they build an image, but we are not like that.
Okay.
We can be as homely and
Okay.
as down to earth and as simple as a normal Indian girl.
Okay.
And don't go by the controversy that I'm surrounded with, that is IPL cricket team and the match and all that. I'm not at all associated with them. They're not my friends. I'm clarifying again because after this interview I don't want to go back home and attend Razak's call. Other than Bollywood, I'm a very simple girl. I would prefer to go back home on time and sleep on time and get up in the morning, cook my breakfast, get to work.
But proposing Harbhajan Singh was a bold thing to do.
It was a fun thing, I believe.
Okay.
It was a very fun thing. I would not say it was a bold thing. In fact, Harbhajan ki jagah agar
What
Salman...
would happen? What would have had happened if he must have said yes? You would have accepted the proposal made by you, or you would have said, "Okay, I was kidding."
I was kidding, I would have said. I have a man in my life and I love him a lot for that.
All right. Who's he?
He's not from our line of work and I think that's private.
Okay.
We'll talk about that after the interview.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very candid talk with Liza Malik, saying that a Bookie from UK by the name of Razak calls her up, tells her, since you are in close proximity with Indian cricket stars, fix up matches for me. I will give you 50 lakhs as advance. Thanks a lot for watching Lemon News.